side effects, complications. And when the first world countries closed their borders, during this massive global emergency, Kailasa has opened its doors to all without exception. How and in what ways Kailasa is serving this planet and India, we'll just see in a few minutes after a short break.
I want the whole world to know Hindus have something great to contribute to the world. We have something great to contribute to the world. Let us do that.
Kailasa is proper customized spiritual service helping you to identify your root patterns of suffering. We have perfected the science of helping every individual from every cultural, religious, nationality background. You will have lowest reactionary assumptions, highest awakened response, alive response for life continuously. Kailasa is enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself in your own home, wherever you are. Proper customized spiritual service helping you to complete with your life negativity, withdrawal from life, self-hatred, self-denial, self-doubt, so much of tiredness, laziness. We can support you, aligning your diet, your attitude, your aptitude, your understanding about life. We can help you with everything. If you are interested in enlightenment, we will immediately bring this to you. If you are not interested, we will explain the whole science, inspire you and make you interested in enlightenment time. We need to cater this enlightenment science to the whole world wherever they are, because enlightenment is the birthright of all human beings. Kailasa is responsible to provide that to all human beings. Kailasa is the totality of the knowledge I received from my gurus and practice manifested in my life, perfected by teaching millions of people from all cultures, time zones, backgrounds, genders, nationality, race, from every creed. So this absolutely perfected knowledge available to you, served to you in your home, without even you moving out of your couch, free of cost. What I mean by the word e-Kailasa, listen intensely. Enlightenment ecosystem, literally enlightenment itself, in your own home, wherever you are. If you cannot come to Kailasa, it's okay. Kailasa can come to you. Kailasa coming to you is e-Kailasa.
I will revive Hinduism. I am a Hindu revivalist, not by any revolution, but by evolution. And setting model community.
When the first world countries closed their borders during this massive global emergency, it is Kailasa, it is the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, Jagadguru Mahasanidhanam, His Divine Holiness Bhagwan Nityananda Paramashivam has opened the doors of Kailasa, who has opened the doors of all the spiritual de facto embassies in India to one and everyone unconditionally during this pandemic time to protect themselves from this ongoing global emergency, where the society have failed, the governments have failed, the medical infrastructure is unable to cope up with the number of lives being attacked, number of lives being dead. Even in the recent case of black fungus, as we have seen in the last segment, how the government is not even able to provide the necessary drugs that can heal and that can cure the black fungus. And there is a lot of rapid number of cases that is being registered and that have been unattended, especially in the west of India. So in this time, when the first world countries closed their borders during this massive global emergency, Swamiji has opened all his spiritual de facto embassies in Kailasa to one and all unconditionally to ensure that they are protected. The free COVID care centers that are opened across India includes Adi Kailash in Bidvi, Bangalore, Salem Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Thiruvannamalai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Rajapalayam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Puduvai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Pattanam Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Siragapadi Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Sripuram Adinam in Hyderabad, Madurai Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Avattipalayam in Erode, Hosur Adinam in Tamil Nadu, Baroda Adinam in Gujarat. And Kailasa rushes to help as the India finds its verge on the COVID third wave, in fact. So the multiple free COVID care centers, as we have described in the last slide, have been opened across India. Various social services have been offered during this pandemic in Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassies across India. The spiritual services offered during the pandemic in Kailasa's de facto spiritual embassies across India. And we have these cosmic revelations by Devi Parashakti herself on the ongoing global pandemic. And what are the different services that are offered in the de facto spiritual embassies across India? First is the best medical infrastructure, whether it is allopathy or Siddha or Ayurvedic medical care, all forms of natural Hindu medicine as well as the allopathy medicine is being provided to ensure that people feel completely protected and secure. And in today's world where people are finding so much of difficulty, whether you are rich or influencer in the society, doesn't matter. To find a bed if you're affected from COVID, it is such a rare phenomenon. People simply wait in queue for days and days without having to get admitted in the hospital, and the bodies are taken directly from the welcome center of the hospital to the mortuary because they do not find beds for the patients. At this juncture, it is Kailasa, it is the supreme pontiff of Hinduism, under whose guidance all these de facto spiritual embassies are able to provide this medical care, medical infrastructure to one and all. And to ensure that the embassies are completely protected from any other safety issues. So it is equipped with fire safety equipments, and we also have ICU on wheels, emergency ambulances, to ensure the emergency situations are handled well. And the best part is the infrastructure. The infrastructure is set up to accommodate 10,000 people, and continuously efforts are being done to accommodate more and more people in these de facto spiritual embassies across India. And the people are given enough personal protective medical equipments, whether it is gloves or face masks or any other things which will help them to protect themselves from COVID. And the next one is the food security management through the food banks. The UN has recently spoken about it is not just the number of lives that these pandemics is taking, it is also the food insecurity that's been caused to the world. So many people are dying because of hunger in many parts of the world. So to ensure that food security is enabled for all the Hindus and whole of the humanity, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has foreseen the whole thing and ensured that food banks are enabled within these de facto spiritual embassies. So the groceries are stored up to next 3 years. So enough food is being served and distributed to the humanity for about next 3 years. People, whoever come to these de facto spiritual embassies, are equipped with enough basic needs and the best infrastructure needs. And the Swamiji has also announced that they'll be given free internet, free accommodation, free food, and also the best spiritual services. So beyond all of this, the organic farming. So people also can enjoy the beauty and the nature that's been prevailed in the Adi Kailasa Sarvanga Peetham, which is one of the de facto spiritual embassies across India. So if you want to be part of this COVID Care Protection Center, if you feel very insecure, if you're not sure about how you're going to take care of yourself and your loved ones, you're welcome to be part of this COVID Care Protection Center. And you can register yourself in kailasa.org/Kailasa Care, KAILASA.org/KAILASACARE. kailasa.org/Kailasa Care. Let's take few minutes for all the viewers, whoever is interested to join this COVID Care Protection Center. You can log in and give your details here. We will get in touch with you. We will help you to ensure that you reach here safely and your stay here is more comfortable and memorable. Before we go to the next segment, let's have a short break. We'll be right back.
Kailasas, enlightenment ecosystems, Sarvanya Peethas all over the world.
All powerful cognition, knowledge, only when you live, power manifestation and possibilities manifestation happens. This is a fundamental truth.
cannot live exclusively as one sampradaya. No. All sampradayas of Hinduism is an ecosystem. So don't keep quiet thinking that if one sampradaya is attacked, only that sampradaya is going to be affected. All of us are ecosystem. I invite all of you to get involved and enjoy Hinduism by the principle of Dharmo Rakshati Rakshitaha. When you protect Dharma, Dharma protects you. We will make the whole planet flourish spiritually. The spiritual prosperity will happen to the whole planet. We all have to coexist together. There are some great spiritual sciences unique to Hinduism. Subtle, otherworldly, but definitive sign. Manifest the cosmic beings in Archavatara, deities in Nijavatara, living incarnations is possible. Understand? Kriya Pada of Vedas and Agamas elaborately explain the whole science of making the cosmic beings manifest in Archavatara, deities and Nijavatara, living incarnation, both. During the Bhava Samadhi Darshan, literally those cosmic beings manifest through this body. Just like how they manifest in Archavatara, deity, they manifest in Nijavatara, Pratyakshavatara, and give you all the boons you ask, bless you. You see, each God is an independent intelligence to lead you to enlightenment. Each God is a bridge for you to achieve the Shivatva, the ultimate Shiva consciousness. Krishna is the bridge for you to achieve the Krishna consciousness. But Shiva consciousness, Krishna consciousness, all consciousness is one and the same. Ultimate consciousness only. So that energy itself completely expresses.
Just like Radhika, when I see my own sweetness in the mirror, I become eager to taste it. I find that the only way to relish this sweetness is through the constitution of Sri Radhika.
Bhava Samadhi Darshan is a window to the infinite expanse of consciousness, allowing us to glimpse the formless in a way that we can understand. It cleanses the karmas of lifetimes. It awakens our biomemory to the space of Paramashiva, the ultimate consciousness, and creates a deep and lasting transformation in us.
Yes. Welcome back, viewers. And now we're going to watch a very interesting video of how this Sarvanya Peetham, Adi Kailasa Sarvanya Peetham, was built, and all the hard work that and the micromanagement that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism took to ensure that this ship, this AK ship, is going to protect the whole world. Let's watch this very interesting video and gather the insights about what it takes to build this huge spiritual embassy, huge spiritual cosmic ship that is going to protect this whole world.
We get you ability to build beautiful relationships in your life. We get you direct spiritual support, and we make sure you become well